Hello and welcome to another video. Now last week we were concentrating on the inside, but this week we're coming outside, and the reason we're doing that is because we're going to take the opportunity while the weather's still good, and we've had to hire a digger because the other one is just not fixed yet. We're still waiting on the engine. It's been 2 months and we just can't hold back doing what we've got to do outside because we've got things that we have to move and we're waiting for water, etc, etc. I'll explain more as we go along. Now, good news is, last week you saw me fixing the roof of the pavilion. That is now not leaking, which is great news for now. But I've still got a lot of work to do there, but that's something I've got to do in the evening. So, but for now, what I fixed worked, which makes me very, very happy. Right, let's get on. Some while ago we had this trench dug all the way down to the stream, and we're now going to fill this in, but I'm not going to fill it all the way up because I've got to add a secondary pipe which is for the mains water that will go to the building here. So for now I'm just going to get it half filled, then we'll lay another water pipe. I'm going to have to do some other digging. So yeah, it's going to be a busy week because we've got a lot of clearing up to do, and we've got to take advantage of having this machine for the week. I'm rethinking what I'm doing here. I haven't been putting all the soil in because I'm trying to keep a little bit more for the extra pipe I mentioned, but while I've been digging away I've been thinking, and I don't think this is the best route. This is a long way round, and as we're going to be digging up over there, all that's coming up, surely it's better for us to run the pipe nearer the house. Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm just going to backfill all this and be done with it. I think that's the better solution. It's always good to sit and think. Leave that, as much as I want to level it all off perfectly, I'm going to leave it with some soil around it because that's going to sink, and then I can put some more back in. Right, I'm here at the solar field and I'm going to just clean this bank off, get rid of all the weeds that are growing up there, just shape it a little bit better. And this tree here, over here, is rather precarious. This is a dead tree and there's a branch that's fallen down over the track. So yeah, I'm going to have to clear that as well. It's a bit precarious, a bit dangerous to be fair. The last thing you need is rotten bits of tree falling down on you. Anyway, I'll sort that out in a minute and just get on with this. Okay, that's the bank cleared of all the weeds. That will grow back at some point, but not have all the dead stuff there and be easier to maintain. I pushed the branch bits that have fallen off this tree, pushed them over there, and tomorrow I'll just clear up the last few bits. It's time to go home now. Cristina was here earlier. She's just dropped off some bits and pieces that she's bought for her next project, which is going to be, let me get out the sun, there we go, which is going to be very, very exciting. Good step forward, so looking forward to see what she's doing. See you in the morning. Right, okay, taking that mound away, made it a bit better. So basically here what we're going to be doing in the not too distant future is building some steps up into this land. Just going to work out how to do it and it will be done. Now over here what I've got to do is move this Britta stones, get them out of the way, and we've got to dig a trench here. And the reason we've got some urgency on this is because we need this water meter put into the wall, and we can't do anything about it until we've built a box in the wall. So I've got to build the wall. But the other problem is this is being moved or taken away. Yeah, which one do you do? Because sod's law is we'll build the wall. I don't need to build it all the way up, to be fair, but they've then got to get a crane over it, and I don't want anything hindering them taking that out. So it's all a little bit of a hoo-ha, to be fair. But I need to dig a ditch, a trench, and it's gonna just stop at the bottom here, and there'll be steps down onto the land here, and then the wall will come up here and along. But I only need to build this part so we can get the water meter and get it moved. And I've also got to dig out the ground to expose the pipe, because the water people don't do anything themselves. You have to do it all for them, even though it's on their side and it's their problem. But that's what we've got to do, and that's what we shall do. Yeah. No, it's a lizard.
Oh, the other side.
It's a lizard.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just saw the tail and heard the I hate snakes, but lizards are okay. Did you hear it? Like...
No. Okay, I've got a line marking the boundary. It's 6 inches in from our boundary, so there's never any dispute. And to be fair, even this here is 6 inches in, but the wall is even more, so about 12 inches maybe that way. So there's never any dispute on the boundary. Makes life a lot simpler. Not that there would be, but you never know. Right, I'm going to mark this up and dig this trench ready to build this meter here, which you have to do when you're on an old property. It doesn't matter, but if you're building a new property, you put the meter and the electric meter and the water meter out on your outside walls, so it's easier for them to read. Even though, to be fair, electric meters are digital these days, or Wi-Fi, whatever it is they do. We don't have 4G, 5G, we don't have any Gs here at the moment. We have no reception, but it doesn't really matter for us because we've got solar. We're not having mains electric, so we don't need to build an electric box there. We just need to build the water. Anyway, let's get on with this. I'll mark this up and dig this out. I'm just going to go in the middle. Okay, I've changed the bucket again for a smaller size because just here I need this foundation slightly wider because of what we're building, and now I can go down with a smaller one down that way. getting there. I've just got to work out how far we want the steps to go here, but I'll do that shortly. I've just got this little bit to do under the digger. Okay, so once I've done that, just to show you down here, this is where the water is. I'm going to have to dig this out by hand, and I've got to dig that way a little bit, but I'm not going to risk it. I think it's a little bit further down than here, but yeah, I'll dig that out by hand so I don't damage the pipe. I'm going to have a quick cup of tea and then continue. Whew. Can't beat a good cup of tea. So earlier on in the week, Cristina and I were planning everything in the house that needs to be done and the materials we need, just focusing on future steps. And one of our big problems at the moment is the layout of the en-suites. Yeah, we seem to be struggling of where to put everything. Let me quickly show you. So, for those that don't know, these two areas are going to be an ensuite and like a dressing room, because the bedrooms just aren't big enough to have a wardrobe in them. Same with that one there. But what we're trying to do, this looks like a big space, but we need enough space for a wardrobe and to come in. And we've been drawing lines on the floor and trying to work out where everything goes, and I don't know, we just can't seem to sort it out. And I think one of the problems here, it's not so bad this side we seem to be able to do, and I know why. It's because we have this window, and this window is causing us a few issues, because ideally I'd like the shower to be on that wall. Yeah, we're struggling, and it's just taken us a bit of time to get our head around it, but we need to get this finalised, because this is very important for the plumbing, and we need to get the plumbing in place so that we can put the hardcore down on the floor and get the first layer down ready for the underfloor heating. Yeah, it's a struggle, and the problem is that we want a shower, a vanity unit, a toilet and a bidet, and for some bizarre reason we can't work it out. We've been drawing pictures on the wall and doing all sorts of stuff, marking up where everything is. Yeah, it's a stumbling block at the moment. We need to get our heads around it. It would seem so simple, because I've seen so many bathrooms and I look at them, and even our own bathroom and in our previous homes, you know, we seem to have everything in there, but for some bizarre reason we're struggling. Struggling. So while I have my cup of tea, it's always good to think about these things. That's my excuse for having a cup of tea. Yeah, still none the wiser. Maybe I need to put some brandy or something in it. I've realised this windscreen is filthy. I can't see some things. So just give this a quick old wipe down. That's better. Woohoo! Yes. Okay, there we go. That's the water pipe, mains water pipe in, and that's good news because right here is the join. I don't know if that makes it any easier for them or not, but I managed to expose it without springing a leak and damaging it. So good, that's that stage done, ready for when they turn up. They can easily get to it. That means we can carry on with what we're doing. Oh, excellent. Well, that went well. I was expecting that to be a little bit of a nightmare, but yeah, just need to clear up this trench here. I'll board it off here, pour the concrete. Now they've actually told us that we can just build whatever we've got to do and they'll sort it out. Right, we're now up here by the tiny house, and down here is going to be some steps going up, so I need to just cut this part of the soil out a little bit so that we can build a staircase here. Well, I wasn't expecting that, but it makes my life a lot easier. That piece came out in one lump, so goody good good. Ah! Dang! Dang diggity! Damaged the corner of the wall. Yeah, I'll have to repair that. It's not the end of the world, but right, that's all dug out, ready for steps to go up there, as I said, to the tiny house. I shall get a concrete base down there over the next week, but now I've got one more thing I've got to do very quickly, which is all the way over there.
Try to burn me down, but my spirit just refine like a phoenix from the ash. Find my strength from within. I am stronger than before. I know let it go.
Okay, over here we had a lot of problems with the storms that we had, and a few trees came down, and so we've had to cut them up, and I just need to push this stuff back into the across the boundary line, so we're not blocking the neighbour's land. I'd like to keep it tidy, and then later on in the winter we'll go through here and chop everything else up and get firewood and burn the excess. We'll get rid of it. We've chopped up some of the tree now, and over there's some scattered all over the place, but we've already taken one big truckload of chopped logs, and there's a lot more here, but for now I just want to tidy up this section.
Full release, winter sleep, spring new life, summer thrive. Full release, winter sleep, spring new life, summer thrive.
Okay, good. That's all done. A little bit tidier. Still a lot of work to do here, but that's for another day. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Okay, last day of the rental of the digger, so I need to get on. But before I get on here, I'm just going to quickly load the digger up, get it on the back of the truck, take it over to my brother's house, and sort something out there that he needs doing. So busy day. Hopefully that's set up. Drop the camera and the microphone. Fortunately it's magnetic, and so it's caught on the engine. Right, let's go. I always find this nerve-wracking Driving with this, or with the digger on the back of here, the truck feels so unstable. But it's there. I don't even know where to put everything at the moment. Basically this is stone dust from the cobblestones, the calcada, and I need to make a bit of space because we've got some gravel and some more sand coming. So I'm going to offload this stone dust and a bit of sand here. I'll level off this little bit here. Yeah, it just gets it out of the way. Okay, a little pain in the bottom. I've just gone from having about a third of a tank of fuel to no fuel, and now the lights are all flashing saying that I've got to put some fuel in it, which I need to do, otherwise I don't want it to run out when I put it on the truck halfway up to take it back today. So yes, I've got to stop what I'm doing, go and get some fuel. Yeah, I levelled that bit off. I got the fuel, but unfortunately didn't have enough time to finish everything I wanted to finish before the digger goes back. But almost there. I wanted to level this off a little bit more because soon we're going to be putting some hardcore here along this part, because in the winter all this clay will just turn to a mud bath again, so we need to compact it down. But that will be once we've got this foundation done. Yeah, didn't get as far as I wanted to get, but the good news is the engine has been looked at, or the engine of the digger, and it's not our fault, which we knew it wasn't our fault. They've told us the reason why, and they're fixing it, and going to be sending it back to us hopefully next week, and so we can get that in, so we'll have the use of the digger rather than having to rent one. Anyway, it's been a bit of a rush. I'm going to go home now and I don't know, do something constructive.